Okay, this is going to be a little short recording just to talk to you about the multiple choice on the test. There are 10 of them, and I just want to make sure that you have enough information to do well on those and just review what we talked about in class. Free fall. A number of the multiple choice are about free fall, so those should be very easy for you because you know a lot about free fall. You play with balls, toss them in the air, coins, throw things. You do all kinds of stuff with free fall in your life daily. So you need to remember that if there is no air resistance, so with no air resistance, a number of things happen. Object gains speed as it falls. And it will lose speed as it rises because gravity is trying to slow it down. And at the highest point, the farthest it gets from the Earth, the final speed goes to 0. And that also means that the initial speed will be 0 as it begins to fall back down, and we've talked about that in class. On the way up, the acceleration is a negative 10 meters per second squared, and on the way down, the acceleration is positive 10 meters per second squared. So every second it rises, if it starts here at 40, every second it rises, it's going to lose 10 meters per second of the speed until it gets here, goes to 0, then it begins to pick 10 meters per second back up, and it comes back to the same level. Sorry, I'm having trouble here. Comes back to the same level. It's going to come back and return to your hand at 40 meters per second. Make sure that you know the definitions of speed, which is just distance over time, total distance over total time, give you average speed. Velocity, you calculate it the same way as speed, but you give it a direction. That's called a vector quantity because it has to have a size and a direction, magnitude and direction. Acceleration is simply a change in speed, change in velocity, I should say, over a change in time. Acceleration is also a vector quantity because it has to have a magnitude and a direction. And let me see what else I want to tell you about. Make sure that you're aware of. Kind of scoot here a little more. We need to know the definition of vectors and scalars and an example of each. So displacement, because that's distance with a direction. Velocity and acceleration are all three vector quantities because they have to have a magnitude and a direction. A scalar would be distance. It's just magnitude only, 10 feet. Speed, 10 meters per second. I'm not telling you what direction to go in, so that's just a scalar quantity. Okay, please study.